Similar to the play we ran last game, we like to get the bigs in and pick and roll, and so happened they messed up on the switch right there, and I was able to knock down the shot.
Right back there.
LaQuinton, can you just talk about how you made the mental transition from the foul into hitting that shot and just what it took to have the confidence there?
When I got the foul, I was kind of upset, and all my players grabbed me and they told me to just calm down and worry about the next play, and I was able to go down. We was able to run the play and execute.
Follow-up question?
You come to Ohio State, obviously, as a top recruit, guy with a lot of potential, and then you go through a lot of struggles. What does it feel like to be here, to hit the big shot at this moment for the team?
It feels great, man. This is, I think, what every player grow up looking at on TV and want to hit that big shot, want to hit that game-winning shot for a team in the NCAA tournament or the NBA, and it just feels great to be here right now.
Right here in the second row.
Deshaun, Thad talked about the start of the game and the defense not being where you guys wanted it. A lot of us were wondering if you weren't quite able to get rid of all the jet lag before the game started, and if you finally got on Pacific time about 10 minutes in.
Yeah, we felt like we started off slow. Guys was being selfish. Guys was hugged up on their men, not helping each other out. Getting in the gaps and tagging. I don't know what it was. It was just probably just the heat of the moment. Everybody was just too excited. But we picked it up in the second half. What we do. Ohio State basketball. Coach said, do what we do, and halftime, and that's what we did. We came out, was more aggressive on the defensive end.
Here,
Ryan.
LaQuinton, I want to ask about a couple of the shots you made before the game winner. Aaron drove the baseline and found you in the corner, and it was a key point in the game, 3-4-point game. You hit a three from the corner. Just what happened on that, what you saw there? It looked like you were pretty wide open. And then I think with about 1:30 to go, you drove in, and shot clock was running down, and tough shot into traffic. Just those two plays, what they meant in each, and what you saw in each and what they meant.
I mean, the first shot with Crab driving the baseline, that's something that we work on in practice every day. Anytime a player drives baseline, we always teach to sink down. And like that player, 9 times out of 10 is going to be open because the defense sags in on him. The second play, I just seen the shot clock going down, and all my coaches were telling me to go, so I was able to go in and get the layup.
Okay, we have 2 mics, so let's start in the very back.
LaQuinton, do you know whose locker you changed in?
I found out from, I think one of the guys that work here was Kobe Bryant locker. Before we got here, I called dips on it anyway, but I didn't know who it was until he came in and told me. I was excited about that, though.
Okay. Hold on. Is that mic live?
Roger Rubin from the New York Daily News. I'd kind of like each player's take on this. What is it about the Ohio State team that you guys keep making the big play?
Deshaun, why don't you take that first?
Toughness. I mean, we don't give up. We show heart, and we stand together as a team, and we fight. We fight together, and it's just all toughness to me.
I think it's credit to everybody on this team. Like everything that happened to us this year, we use everything everybody says to us as motivation. People told us, counted us out early in the season. Like I think we're using that right now in this tournament. Like prove people wrong. Like everybody's out there playing with a chip on their shoulder. Even the coaches, they're coaching with a chip on their shoulder. So it's great when we all playing together like that.
Right over here.
Yeah, for LaQuinton, how tough was it for you to stay patient over the course of the year when you first got here until you started playing a bigger role over the last month or two?
I think it was very important. Coming in my freshman year, I think I was kind of immature, like as far as my thinking of like why am I not playing, why am I not doing this? And then I think everything paid off, and all the hard work is paying off right now in this tournament.
Right back here, Alan Springer with Yahoo Sports. You mentioned that you had the same locker as Kobe Bryant. Did you kind of get a little bit of added motivation knowing that you were sharing the locker with a legend? I mean,
it felt great, man. Especially when I found out it was locker, I was just in shock because I came in and sat in that locker, and I knew I called dibs on it early, but to find out I had the locker, it felt great. One of my favorite players growing up, and that's somebody I watch and try to model my game after. So.
Do you feel good? Do you feel good that you kind of lived up to it since you hit a big shot in the building? That he's hit plenty of big shots.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Playing here at the Staples Center, I think that's like one of my dreams. It was great, man.
all the way in the back.
A follow-up on that. What is it like to be able to come to Los Angeles and play on the court that, you know, Kobe Bryant's playing on, Lob City's throwing it up on? What is it like to be here in Los Angeles?
I think it's great, man, especially the weather. We loving the weather right now back in Columbus. I think it was snowing before we left, so we got a little sun, got to get out, look around a little bit, but now it's time to take care of business.
City of Angels.
Do we?
LaQuinton? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I mean, it's fun, you know, great weather, and it's a city of angels, and, you know, I love it. And, you know, back at home, it's snowing, so just trying to enjoy this time, but we all know what we're here for, to get one more game.
The word was yesterday, LaQuinton, that you challenged Reggie Miller to a three-point contest there during the open practice. Did he accept? And certainly he wouldn't accept it now, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I did. Well, actually, I was talking to one of my fellow teammates, and I was like, yeah, I was feeling good yesterday, so I was like, we should call Reggie out here. So after practice, me and Crab went up to him, and Crab told him what I said. I think I'm trying to make him come out of retirement and shoot a little bit. So.
All right, we have time for 2 questions.
Q, Sean Miller said a little bit a while ago that they must have switched 400 ball screens during the game, and the one ball screen they didn't switch was at the end of the game. Were you surprised when you found yourself that open for that shot?
Yeah, I was definitely surprised coming down the stretch, but that was something that we watched in the film and that we saw that we could do. Like we setting our pick and rolls, that players were switching, and we was able to execute.
Right, do we have one more question? One more question right here.
LaQuinton, over here, Anthony Witrado, Sporting News. Linzel said in the locker room that last year he probably goes and steals that ball from you so that way he can shoot it himself. The fact that your teammates have so much confidence to believe that you're going to knock down a shot like that after what you've gone through here, how much does that mean to you?
It's definitely great, man, especially when you know that all the players and coaches have trust in you. I mean, I think that's what a player feeds on, in those big moments when they know they can count on you. So it was a great moment.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.